Saturday night in June of 2006. And I'm getting to go in. It's a significant night because we are praying for a miracle. So I wanted to document this. And there's our sign, Wash Ave, going in. This is our good luck bottle we've had since 2011. Josephine Baker, martini glasses we made this little thing. We were gonna make a little stage bar. I built that bar from the last place. I built this TV thing. This is our merch area. Here we go. We have t-shirts, all this stuff here. These are these fancy pasties that we sell. They're $50 a piece, and we have the regular ones. These are t-shirts that we make ourselves, and this is merch. Some of it we bought. We started making these kind of things. Okay, so this is the welcome area, and it's a slower show right now, but this was the coffee shop, and it's not anymore. It also becomes a welcome area, and I really need to move that stuff out. Right now we're operating as a coffee shop. We got a bunch of old radios. These things can go. This is left over from the coffee shop. We haven't been able to get to it yet. Looks like nobody turned on the lights. These are these paintings we got from this girl, and this is all this stuff. This is what our back line looks like, just to document. Built all of these, built all those. Had these painted by this guy. It was really cool. Next step, painted that. There's a bathroom back there, an office right there. Never got to the bathroom. I'm gonna do step 2. So we come through the door, and this is what's happening. And so we have projectors that are not working. I need to get upstairs. And this is our bar. So you can see people sit here, and then they sit at the tables, and they get tables of their own size. So this would be a 6-top bachelorette party. This is a romance package. Right here, they got champagne and stuff like that. That's Brandy's act. She's gonna go up in the whatever. But this is what this looks like, and we got these chandeliers and stuff. So server station, hello, and these legs need to be straightened out. Air conditioner's acting funny, so we got fans everywhere. Then the back hall. I have cleaned this up, and we got storage. Yep, storage. The prep area where people serve people. We have dry storage here. So much stuff. All my tools are in this area. You can't really see it. It's Jackie, our chef. And she's cooking away. And we go out the door. And then we have 2 bathrooms. Hopefully there's nobody in there. That's a mop area. This is one of our bathrooms. I need to get upstairs and fix some of these items. Boys' bathroom. Never really got to burlesque guys this. Big mirror. Okay. Then the balcony, when we don't have a lot of people, it becomes storage. All right. And this is the balcony. And this is bad lighting. And this is our bar. Got named after me, the Papa Pasty Bar. And this is a storage area we call the battery room. These are the fuses we turn on and off for stuff. And these are batteries and headphones and production storage. And it looks like somebody dropped a bottle. But all these lights got put in by us. Chandeliers on the ceilings. We have a bathroom over here. And this ugly light is on. All right, spotlight. We used to have 2 spot people. We got 2 TVs up here that need to be turned on. And we'll take a 3rd run through with production. And this is the production booth. And I will start this tour, the next one. All right, here's the production booth. And real quick, make it easy. This is our light board, and we have it all set up so we push these buttons, and then the lights, sound, and video all go for production, and it's essential to making it just really impactful. So this right here is our fog. These 4 are the ones on the side. This one is this one that goes, that one I just squirted right there. All right, these are light settings. So if I hit that, the lights go on. Oops. All right. So these are other things for programming the lights, and these are the front lights. So when I push those up, we get front lights, and this is just stuff for programming the lights. Over here, this actually runs this, which is the video and stuff. Right now, we're playing a video of 20s. And you can see it right there. But if I hit a button like this button, I can go like this, and then I can go, and this is the live feed. So we'll go back to, so the Speakeasy Spectacular, and let me go to this again. All right, and that's what this does. We have 6 cameras that show everything, and I will show that real quick. So I can hit a little, I can hit a projection, or like it'll do it for me. So now it automatically switches really fast into something I have created for the show, and they're all on there. And I have ones for the audience, ones that are slow, ones that are fast. That way I can do the production at the same time. Okay, but that's that. Anyway, all right. Then this is our sound, and the sound has, we can decide what's going to play in the balcony, outside, in the bombshell bar, and in the live thing, and of course do monitor feeds, which we've never had to really do. That's just trying to make it fast. This is picking up our radio. Our radio station is scheduled here. We have all our songs, and this is the music that plays, and we put in stuff here. It's not just the computer, it's that one just accesses it on the online. And we used to use this computer for doing our live stream, but we've simplified. This is just a bunch of recording studio equipment, but to make this work, it was like $30,000 worth of stuff for 4K equipment. We have so much internet kind of stuff, like big major switchers, because they had to be really intense. So this is like a $2,000 switcher as opposed to like a $600 one. That's the old one for this, and that's just here. That's not down there. Okay, now let's go back through. So I've fixed everything. Some things that are just fun to notice about the Boomer Room is, so we have these curtains that are able to move, and I made this whole track system so I can move them, and we can take them and make them go this way, or we could put them on the front and the side, and that way we can create a back or whatever we need to do it. And we did it for COVID originally. So up here we have speakers, and to make the experience up here better, I don't know why that TV is not working. That's something I would have to fix. But if you were over here, you would see the stage, and you would also see up here, and have speakers that you could hear better. All of this stuff, like all of our lights are on the light board. So when we start a show, we don't run to the office and turn a bunch of lights on and off. We just flip a button and the stage lights come on and everything goes on. And it's the only way that we can make it so one person can actually do it. So that I've made it so, because sound people and light people are expensive. And so I wanted to make it so I could do all sound, all lights, and all video. And I do all the production, all the lights, and all the video. And yeah, the bathroom looks a little better now, doesn't it? Actual lights are there. I need to get rid of this, but nobody's gonna be up here today. I'm trying to think of anything else. Of course, we have a POS system. Servers do most of their stuff here, put their orders in, running at the food. Let's see what else. We have an ice maker, which we lease. And then we have a cooler. All of our liquor is in here. And this is kind of what it looks like. Coffee. We had the coffee shop. And gives you an idea. They have another cooler and freezer in the kitchen. Why don't we go back there? Sorry about that. So, dishwasher, 3 compartment sink, a prep area, microwave, storage of stuff, dry storage. This is a prep area. We're supposed to put a thing here. We had an oven that just got taken out. This is a cooler, and there's a freezer back in there. I won't bore you with that. Pots and pans. I mean, honestly, this kitchen could be a little bit bigger. We just redid the whole front line. This is Jackie, the master chef. This is what we call a sandwich top cooler. We'll probably move this out to the other place in the front. This is where our orders come. They come in, and then they see them here, and they know to take them out, etc. We are in the middle of refining this. By the way, plates to come in, 2 fryers, 1 flat grill for sandwiches. Sorry, she's making a couple steaks. Grill salamander's broken. But this is like super important, this warmer. Warmer is hugely important. Sorry, Jackie. And then, let me think what else. That's it on this area. I'll go ahead and go to the back. And this is where you have to have a mop room. So that's it. And this is the back. And you can see right now we are renting air conditioning because our air conditioner is broke. And that's our dumpster. How you doing? And then that's it. Now I will come back out of here and then make another video of, let's see, music's a little too loud. I'm really good at that stuff. I think that's it. So there's a dressing room back here. I can't take you in there. And this is overflow areas. There's back here, behind this curtain, we store items like chairs because everything's always in flux. So there's our ladders, we're constantly on ladders. You can also see we have rigging points. So that a rigging point, for those who do not know, has to do with the aerialists, and it's, it has to be able to support 10,000 pounds. Last thing I'm just going to document is sound and lights. Speakers that we have at this point are like, these were the original speakers, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4 speakers up here that are like our high-end speakers. And then we have 2 that were already here, up there. Then we have speakers for this room that go there, high-end speakers. And I have a speaker right there. And we have a speaker right there, which barely works, but that one right there. So that's high-end. Now low-end, the subs is 2 right there. And then there is 2 right there and a 5th one right over there, if you can see that. Okay, that's speakers. Now, oh, I'm sorry, there's a sub right up there. Yeah, there's actually 6 subs, and we get a real nice full bass without being too forced. I'm an old audio engineer, so that's how I do that. And then, so I'll do the lights next. I'm doing the lights because it's complicated. First thing I'll note is we have 1, 2, 3, 4 projectors. The way it's set up is this projector and this projector, are on the feed that has to do with the live stream, are the cameras. And we have cameras set out in places like here, up there, there's a camera, there's one there, there's one back here, one back there, there's one over the aerialist that goes down as examples. And they are point tilt cameras so they can drive and go different ways. So we have a front light bar. We have 2 front light bars, okay? So right now it's a whole truss system, and it actually raises and lowers with cranes, and it has 3 movers, okay? They're Chauvet hybrid movers. And then we have 2 different kind of front lights, 3 actually. LED washes, which I use more and more, and they just basically all go on or all go off. Then I have spots, they call them ellipsoidals, and there's 5, and they go 5 on the zones. And then I have another kind of wash like these right there. I'm trying to make it simple. Okay, and then these are in pairs, sorry. So these are in pairs, and then we have LED washes. We have the spot, the moving lights. Anyway, and the way it's set up is in groups, as I was saying. The stage is in 5 zones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and that's just the front lights because faces are important. Up here, this light bar has to do with washes. They're front and they can be zoned, but they're mostly colors. You can see we also have what do they call it? UV lights. Okay, specialty lights, like above the aerial spot. I have a couple lights up there above the pole. So this is the dancing pole on there. So as we move farther, then we get into spotlights, or side lights. So 2 washes, 2 moving washes that can also be a spot on each side. And then we have blinders that are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then on the top for the audience. When we get into, you can see the mirror and how it's moving. So this mirror they can all be individually controlled, and they're basically can move around or do all these different things. And then on the bottom, we have these pixel lights. See how these are moving? So they can all come on and come off or whatever. And so they are, here's where they all are. We have 4 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 1 on each side, then 2 on this side that face in, and 1 that faces out, to make it simple. Then of the moving lights that are in the very back, and they're very impactful, these up here, we have 8 hybrid Chauvet lights, and they can be pins, or they can be beams, or they can be washes. They are up there, and they alternate with this kind, which is a wash, anyway, all by Chauvet. And we also have 4 moving lights on the bottom, they're the cheaper ones, and 4 on the sides. I think that's mostly it for the moment. So they're all connected to the light board, as well as all these. These chandeliers rise up before the show, and that's it. In review, this light bar. Oh, we have a center bar here. So the bars go 1, 2, kind of 3, a bunch of the sides, these standing trusses. Okay, all this makes for like this really intense show with lots of effects. We also have 2 hazers and 4 lasers, okay? It's a lot, right? And it's all on the board. If you see this thing right here, you can see this thing walking. I designed and made all these. We made these by hand, lined them all up. Same with this right there. All of the lights are on the board on these dimmer channels. We have dimmers. Like these are not plugged into the walls or plugged into dimmers, which are controlled by the light board and come up. And that would be behind the bar. Like every single one of these bar chandeliers are also on the dimmer. Like all 8 of these, I remember that. And then see this whole thing that's going on back there. That's on the light board. What's also, see how the front of the board, the bar is changing colors. That's there. If you look at this, see how these are colored. Well, those are all programmed in. The top of those are programmed. Top of those are programmed. This all makes it so we can create all these different moods to make people feel different things, okay? And that is kind of it. And this was a piano bar originally. It had the stage. It was light colored, so we changed it. We had the columns painted by an artist. And these were these chandeliers. Brandy said they looked like COVID things. They looked very 1990s, early 2000s. So we bought these little chandelier bead strings and we pulled them off. We'll probably pull them all off if we leave. We have house lights everywhere that are like super bright. We call them cleaning lights, and we turn those all on when we clean, so it's super duper bright. So you have to have like these, we have the pretty setting, and all through the week though, we use these giant stadium lights and stuff like that. And there's plenty of footage on what the shows actually look like. Anyway, that is it.